From dinner on a Roman terrace to a panini party in Umbria, those are just a few of the festive meal ideas that come from the Italian table. It is the latest book from writer Elizabeth Minchili, and she's here with us now. Hello.
Hello.
And you are really good at this.
Thank you
so much.
for having
I appreciate
me.
it. Oh, the food looks fantastic. Tell me a bit about the book.
So the book is The Italian Table. It's my 9th book, and what it does...
Just your 9th book. No
it's
big
just
deal.
my 9th book, and what it is, it's 9 menus. 12 menus actually from all over Italy, and I give you the recipes, and I give you the pictures, and I give you the game plan to make it into a dinner party.
That is so great. That is like just read it and go.
Read it
so
and
what
go.
did we have? What are we making today? And
So
what did
we're
you have in the
making-
pan already?
So I had tomatoes sauteing with a little bit of olive oil, and what I'm doing now is I just cooked the orecchietti we're using. It's a kind of pasta, and I'm going to add some of this beautiful basil. You add the basil at the end because you really want to retain the perfume
The
of it. I mean,
flavor.
I wish you guys could smell this.
Yeah,
It
it's so
smells
great when you tear it
fantastic.
that way. You just really get
Yeah, you
the
tear it at
oils.
the moment. You don't want to cut it ahead of time.
Okay,
And I'm just
good.
going to keep on stirring here. And yeah, this is one of the easy recipes to, I mean, all the recipes in my book are pretty easy.
They're
because
fresh.
for me, people should be able to entertain at home without freaking out.
Yes, and without having to spend all of your time in the kitchen.
Exactly.
Which is pretty amazing. What kind of tomatoes do you like to use?
I like to use the best tomatoes you can get, and I'm very flexible in my book. You know, I prefer you use whatever tomatoes are in season and local, rather than try and get some, you know, extraordinary ingredient that's imported from Italy. And we got really nice cherry tomatoes this time of year.
Yes, indeed. What are you putting in
and
now?
then now I just put in some fresh arugula, and I just want it to wilt just a little bit. And what secret ingredient?
There you
now that
go.
the heat's off, I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil.
Which is very good for you, by the way.
And
we
you can
need
never
good
have too
fats.
much olive oil.
That's my thought about all of this.
Exactly.
And so simple as that. And I
As
love
simple
your
as that.
your plating is really extraordinary
thank
as
you,
well. I mean, it's
thank
just really
you.
pretty. I love the color in the dish. So it looks like this.
It looks like that. Well, almost. I'm going to serve you up some.
Okay.
And I'm going to show you the secret final touch to it. And you can
Good.
just smell all the ingredients coming together.
I absolutely can. I love tomatoes. I really love tomatoes.
And each chapter has, I'm just going to put it using my hands like a real chef. Here we go. And that's ricotta salata, which is a sort of dried ricotta that they use in the south of Italy. And there it is. It's
And there
really
it is.
easy. And all the menus
It's
in my
beautiful.
book are really easy to adapt to either one person, 12 people. You can have the full menu.
Right.
And I hope it inspires people to entertain more and eat more Italian
I
food.
think it will, because it sort of describes hospitality in this way that is not overwhelming. It doesn't have to be, you know, this amazing, intricate thing. It can be just a generous, beautiful,
It's about the people
simple,
around the table.
exactly.
It's about the people
Concentrate
around
on
the
that.
table and the setting, and then the food, of course, is important. But
Is
by the
important.
time your guests come, you should be on your couch with a Negroni.
Okay. I will take that as an order. What do we have here?
So that's a stuffed zucchini, and it's stuffed with meat, and it's something I had at the market in Florence, and it comes from their version of a cafeteria, and it's where people sort of
Now,
stop.
that's a cafeteria.
I know. It's called a tavola calda, where most of
Wow.
the food is prepared ahead of time, and it's heated up, and it's kept warm and served just at lunchtime. And I think this is the perfect food for a dinner party, because you can all be made ahead, and
Yep.
then you keep it warm and you serve it. And what I like doing in the summers, you get, you know, those little cute roly-poly zucchini, the little round ones. I love using those. But this
Oh,
worked
that would
out
be
really
really
well
easy.
too.
Then just cut that up, dip it in the sauce, and there you go. Let's talk a little bit about ingredients in pasta. When we're choosing pasta, what do you think is important for us to know?
Well, especially when you're choosing dried pasta, quality matters so much. One of my favorite brands is this Rustichella, and there are about 10 brands in Italy where they're just wonderful, and they're not pre-cooked. They're dried over the course of 48 hours. And when you get them, a lot of people have trouble getting it al dente.
Right.
And that's because you're using industrially made pasta. This is artisanally made pasta, which I think is the key to everything. Costs a bit more, but we're all paying more for, you know, meat and things like that. So I think pasta is the next.
Go ahead and invest in that.
Exactly. It makes such a huge
tell me how you
difference.
got started with Italian cooking.
Well, since I was little, I cooked, but as a 12-year-old, I moved to Italy with my parents and really started being interested in fresh food and fresh markets. As a graduate student, I moved back, cooking through, you know, Italian cookbooks, as I also was
Wow.
working on architecture and art, and then, of course, Italian husband,
Right.
Italian babies. I stayed in Italy, and after a career as a journalist, now I will write mostly about food, and I lead food tours in Rome. and with my daughter,
That is
Sophie.
super exciting.
And write books. I still continue to write books, and yeah, I hope I'm working on the next couple books
Well,
now.
that explains how you capture the culture so well and the experience of the dinner party. Thank you very much.
Thank you
We
so much
appreciate
for
you being
having
here.
me. It's been great.
Elizabeth shared her recipes for pasta and stuffed zucchini, that's what I'm trying to say. They are posted on New Day's homepage for you to try out. And you can see Elizabeth in person tonight from 6:30 to 8 o'clock at Book Larder in Fremont.